Alright, so welcome to this tutorial. The week has been good. This session is actually going to be a recap of what's happened in the previous week, just as I always do, or every week I do. I look at what the market has done in the past week, and then you know, I also have share my thoughts on what's about to happen in the coming week. So this particular session is for the 25th of April 2022 to 29th of April. Let's take a look at what or how the market performed in the previous week or in that particular week. That's from 25th to 29th of April this year, and then I'll just share my thoughts on what the market is or what I expect the market to do in the coming week. So right into the chart, as I always do, I start with the dollar index. Let's head straight to the weekly. All right. So okay, so this is the weekly chart for the dollar index, and then if you have watched the previous recap or review, I was talking about these highs. These highs I've indicated, and then these highs also have indicated with the next target and the next target, and we took the first target in the from this particular week 18th to I think 22nd there, yeah, 18th to 22nd. We did justice to that particular target, and price went ahead that just this previous week from 25th to 29th. We actually took out the next targets. Alright, so that's how the market has performed. If you haven't watched the previous analysis, or the previous recap, just take a quick look at it and then just see it for yourself. Alright, so now as I was talking about, I was expecting these highs and these highs to be taken out, and then probably just as this high is taken out, some kind of reversal or something, whether a reversal or some kind of consolidation. But price went ahead up, and actually if you look at the monthly, this particular chart is not enough. But alright, so on this particular broker, there's insufficient price feed actually. So I actually use TVC feed on the dollar index to, and I need long-term price charts above or period that comes before 1st March of 2019. Okay, so let's head straight into the weekly. Those are the targets I was looking out for. I marked already, and let's look at the monthly. Now on the monthly, you can see this particular high over here. Okay, now that particular one was also reached. Okay, price just reached into that particular high, and then very hard. If had some kind of retracements. Okay, right there. Okay, this particular high. So now let's head into the the Euro USD. If you should take the Euro USD, you would see that on the Euro USD, the same thing has been done. Okay, let's go back to the weekly, and then now, so as I was expecting the dollar index to take out these highs, this high and then this high. Now I was talking about the fact that the real USD is most likely going to take out this low and then this low. Okay, just that the first level took a little bit time, okay, before taking it out, and then just this past week, 25th to 29th, the price did justice to that. I think that low, this particular low was, okay, sorry, on the dollar index, this particular high was taken out on the I think Wednesday, which was 27th thereabouts. Yeah. Okay, so these were my expectation, but just price went a little bit further. Okay, so look, if you take a look at the monthly chart, now you can see a nice level past, which is just below this previous weekly low, this lows over here. All right, and then price just went in. Let's mark that area and see. Okay, price just went in there, and then just by a few pips, you know, came back into the range. So let's drop down to the weekly. So this is the market, the level I just marked. Let me make it monthly equal low. Alright, so on that monthly equal low, price just just dip down to that and then had that nice retracement. Okay, this is the daily chart. Alright, and then the daily chart, price just dropped in there. Okay, this just went in by about let me see, so at most 25 pips was just the drop into that monthly equal low. So in my expectation, looking at what price is doing on the lower time frame, or maybe the 1 hour, now you see monthly equal lows taken out, right? Price coming back into the range. We take out this particular high over here, this particular high right there. This particular high is taken out right here. Okay, and then we saw some kind of retracement. All right, and then I think during the London, the New York session, price just try to take out this high. Okay, now what I'm expecting in the coming month. Now what I'm expecting in the coming week is that I'm expecting much some kind of consolidation or some kind of retracements back into this range. Okay, looking at this high. Okay, now this high to this low, the retracement could reach as high as this level. Alright, the midpoint 107026. Now this level can be different from yours depending on the broker you are using. Alright, so that's my expectation. But then I'm actually not going to take any trade. I'm going to watch the market. I'm going to watch the market and then see what it has to offer, because we've taken out this low. Now the dollar has been bullish and it can continue to be bullish. Alright, now the target has been reached on the weekly, and then I'm just waiting to see price what price has to do next. Okay, so this week I'm going to be very low. Just watch the markets and then see what is most likely to happen. I'm going to see what is most likely to happen before I engage. Even though I have an order in the market, I held over the weekend. I held over the weekend. I just made sure that my stop loss is above my entry before the market closed. Alright, so 10 minutes. So this is the stop loss level. Okay, and then and then the entry right there. Okay, so let's see what the coming week has to offer. Just as I said, I'm going to be just watch the market and see if price is indeed going to go according to what I'm expecting. Then I'm going to engage. But if not, I'm just watching. Okay, now the coming week I would like to talk about something um, very important. Um, okay, so now the coming week is going to be very, very crucial. The dollar index, there are a number of news, high impact news on Monday, uh, ISM manufacturing PMI, and then I think Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, other high impact news releases, and then Wednesday around 6 p.m. there's going to be an FOMC conference. All right, now so with the coming week, just as I said, I'm going to be very, very observant. No much or no unnecessary trade. Okay, just what the market is going to do before I engage. Even if I'm going to engage, I'm going to use much lower uh, lot sizes. Okay, because there are a whole lot of high impact news release, and then it's an FOMC. Sorry, it's NFP week. The Friday NFP. So the coming week is going to be, the market is going to be agitated, more volatility being injected into the markets. So that is my expectation for the coming week. So let's see what market has to offer for the coming week. Yeah, just as I said, I'm looking at this going much up, just good retracement. Then the dollar index also having some kind of retracement down. Okay, from this low to the high. Okay, so there somewhere here. Middle is somewhere there. So can drop as low as that if so. Just as I said, the monthly charts or data on this particular broker I'm using is limited. Okay, they introduced the dollar index. I think it didn't March or thereabout. It's not been long since they introduced the March 2019. They introduced the dollar index, so not much data for this particular broker. But I have a different broker I use for the dollar index analysis. One thing is that the data feed on that particular one too is highly manipulated. It's highly manipulated. So when I look at that particular broker's charts, I actually take a look at TVC with on the trading view. Okay, on the trading view for confirmation of my expectations, and then yeah. So that is it. So let's see what happens in the next week, the coming week. Just be careful how these new news releases. They are very high impact. Okay, so that is it.